Here are 7 harsh truths about women that men take time to assimilate. First truth: there's no woman so reserved or shy that she can't be reciprocal. If a woman doesn't respond to your messages, avoids your invitations, and shows no interest in getting to know more about you, it's not because she's shy. She's simply not interested. While some women may be shy or reserved, they still show interest receptively, such as smiling or accepting your advances, instead of just ignoring you. So, understand that if a woman doesn't respond, it's because she's not interested, as simple as that. The second truth about women that men take time to understand is that some of them only want to be with you for what you represent. These women can't appreciate you for who you essentially are, for your virtues and internal characteristics. Instead, their value is tied to what they project onto you, not your true self. If you're a man of value, someone who values virtues and seeks to build a meaningful life, you should avoid getting involved with this type of woman. They only see the man for what he represents, not his essence. As you become wiser, you lose interest in pleasing this type of woman and realize it's not worth investing in them. The third truth about women is that when a woman says she needs time, most of the time, it's just an excuse. Don't be naive enough to believe it. If you're in a relationship with a woman and you're facing conflicts that make you incompatible, or if there are doubts about continuing together, there's no need to take a break. In these cases, it's better to end the relationship. Each one goes their own way, and if it makes sense in the future, you can reconsider. When a woman says she's confused and needs time to think, it usually means she's considering leaving the relationship while still maintaining some control over you. So, if a woman says this, be clear and tell her you don't believe in this time issue. From then on, each one goes their own way. The fourth harsh truth about women is that they are emotional beings. Understanding this and knowing how to positively influence a woman's emotions is crucial to sparking her interest in you. Many men have heard that women are emotional beings, but many don't understand the true meaning of this in practice. They don't understand how this truth is fundamental to dealing with the female universe, to connect and converse with women. A man who has not yet internalized this truth and has not developed the maturity to understand and dialogue with the emotional side of women will struggle to communicate effectively with them and meet their emotional needs. The fifth harsh truth about women is that until you have your masculine energy aligned, you'll hardly be able to maintain a healthy relationship. You may even attract a woman and start a relationship, but over time, the misalignment of your masculine energy will affect her feminine energy. If she already had misaligned energy, this will only worsen, and the negative behaviors of one will affect the other, making it difficult to make the relationship work. This is common in most couples today who don't study relationships and don't have the humility to admit their own flaws. It's important to focus on physical, mental, and spiritual development without getting carried away by ideas of superiority or egocentrism. Investing in your own personal evolution is what will make you capable of maintaining a lasting and meaningful relationship. Meanwhile, the woman on the other side also has her share of responsibility, and that's why we need to address that now. The sixth harsh truth about women is that men take time to learn that women of value have emotional intelligence. This means they're not possessive or disrespectful. Women with this emotional intelligence and character are rare. They're not out there seeking approval from 1,000 men on the internet or exposing themselves excessively. These women frequent specific environments and allow only certain types of men into their lives. So, if you want to find a woman of value, you need to be present in these environments and be a man of value. Men of value are also rare. Be in the right places, be a man of value, and know how to filter women. As the biblical wisdom says, a woman of worth, who can find? Her value surpasses that of precious jewels. Therefore, a man of value needs a strategy to get to know and connect with this woman of value. The seventh and final harsh truth about women is that they were not made to bear the weight of a man's insecurity. I read this phrase for the first time about 8 years ago when I was in a relationship with a man who had many virtues and qualities, but there was something there that prevented me from truly falling in love with him. After a long time of investigation and study about relationships, I read this phrase: a woman was not made to bear the weight of a man's insecurity. That's when my eyes opened, and everything made sense. This doesn't mean that you can't cry or show vulnerability, it's not about that. The weight of a man's insecurity, even a man who shows vulnerability, is a very secure man. What this weight of insecurity implies is a man being secure with himself, not fearing being replaced by any other man, wanting attention from the woman all the time, and as a result, controlling her. Insecurity brings control, constantly questioning if the woman loves him, wanting to solidify a relationship after just 1, 2, or 3 dates. All of this is the weight of insecurity. Many men convey a significant weight of insecurity to a woman but avoid crying or showing weaknesses, trivial weaknesses like being afraid of this or that. These men still haven't understood this truth about the weight of insecurity, that when you carry this insecurity with you, you need to deal with it because it will resonate with women. So, that was today's video, folks. A big hug to you all, and goodbye.